Right, morning all. Welcome back to maths. We're going to have a look today at sequences, and specifically we're going to be finding the rule for that sequence. Okay, so every sequence follows a certain rule. Okay, and that's what we're going to find out today. So the aim, as I've written in the middle here, is to find a common difference between each term. Okay, now term just means, so 2 is a term, 4 is a term, 6 is a term. It's just a number in that sequence. Okay, so let's look at this first term. Okay, the difference, okay, which is what we're trying to find the rule, we have to find the difference. Okay, the difference between 2 and 4 is 2. Okay, we add 2 to 2 and we get 4. Okay, from 4 to 6, okay, we add 2, and we're beginning to see the pattern now. Okay, to get from 6 to 8, we add 2, and to get from 8 to 10, we add 2. Okay, now the aim is to get all these differences, the numbers in black here, the ones I've just written, the aim is to get those to all be the same. And if they're all the same, okay, then that is the difference. Okay, so the difference, the common difference is add 2. So our rule is that we add 2. It's important that we make sure we finish the questions off properly, okay? So we're going to do exactly the same again, but we're going to do it for this sequence of numbers here, okay? So to get from 10 to 7, we take away 3. Now the important bit here is the take away sign. You must remember it, otherwise it'll make you a bit confused, okay? To get from 7 to 4, we're minusing 3. 4 to 1, minus 3. And to get from 1 to minus 2, we minus 3. We've got a common difference. The common difference is minus 3, because minus 3 is the difference between all of these. So our rule is that we, let's be technical about it, is that we subtract 3. Okay, let's go into example 3 then. So again, we're going to find the common difference first, before we do anything. So to get from 5 to 15, we add 10. 15 to 25, we add 10. 25 to 35, we add 10. Okay, again, we're seeing a common pattern. Okay, the common difference is that we're adding 10 each time. So our rule is that we add 10. Okay, not too bad there. Let's look at this one now. This one looks a little bit more complicated because we've got negative numbers and we've got quite a few negative numbers in the sequence. Okay, but we always start off by finding the difference. To get from 7 to 1, we subtract 6. 1 to minus 5, we got 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. We're taking away 6. To get from minus 5 to minus 11, we take away 6. To get from minus 11 to minus 17, we take away 6. Okay, we have a common difference, okay, because the difference is exactly the same for all of them. So our difference is subtract, our rule, is subtract 6. Okay, so we find the common difference, and when we found the common difference for them all, okay, that's the point that we know that we found the rule for the sequence. Let's have a look at the last one then. Okay, so we got from 3 to 6 is plus 3. Okay, to get from 6 to 12, okay, we plus 6. To get from 12 to 24, we plus 12. And to get from 24 to 48, we plus 24. Now we've got something wrong here. Okay, we've got something wrong, or we've got something that's not necessarily what we want, okay, because we've got a different difference for each one. We haven't got a common difference. If you don't get a common difference, that means that you're going to be multiplying or dividing. Okay, Now, because the numbers are getting bigger here, okay, we know that we're going to be multiplying. So what do we multiply 3 by to get to 6? Okay, we multiply it by 2. Okay, what do we multiply 6 by to get to 12? Okay, we multiply it by 2. Now we're starting to get our common difference, okay, which is what we're looking for, don't forget that. Okay, to get from 12 to 24, we times by 2, and to get from 24 to 48, we times by 2. So our common rule, okay, is that we multiply by 2. Okay, so let's look at this lesson then. So we have to find a common difference, which is what we did here. Common difference, okay, we're looking at the difference between the terms, and then we are making sure that it's exactly the same for each pair of terms. Okay, so here we had to add 2, subtract 3, add 10, subtract 6. The difference is, okay, when we get a sequence where the differences between them aren't all the same. So if they aren't all the same, we're going to be multiplying or dividing. So if the numbers get bigger, we're going to be multiplying. If the numbers are getting smaller, we're going to be dividing. Okay? If you've got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day, guys.